Good morning, traders, and God bless. Hope you had a nice weekend. Of course, everyone knows what I've been going through, and I thank you for all of the prayers. But we all have to go one day. Thank the Lord there's life on the other side. If you're new here, we'll be watching this volume spike indicator. For anything that's moving, you'll see these percentages start rising. As they're rising, I'll be clicking on them, and we'll take it over here to the current bar volume to see if we have enough volume to get in and get out of the stock safely. We'll also be watching this chart over here. I'll be marking support and resistance levels to let you know where the resistance is and where the entries are. It'll be up to you to make that decision where to buy and where to sell. I'll just show you how the indicators work and what we do here. It's not hard to catch on. Just participate with us every morning and you will find that we do pretty good. If you've never traded with us before, never trade off of my screen. Also, never let my words influence your trade. I am not a financial advisor. I simply teach you indicators, how they work, how you should play them, what to look for, how to best plan your entry and exit. Make sure you're set up on your own computer and don't trade off of mine. My system can be delayed, and delays can cost you money. So we have about 2.5 minutes to go. A couple stocks been bouncing around this morning. Hopefully we'll get one to bounce in our direction as soon as the market opens. We'll see how that goes. I saw a few of them bouncing around this morning. None of them, I don't think, supported and stayed up there in the price range. I saw Meds bouncing up. I don't know where it ended up. It's still kind of swinging high and low. Frank, it does work after hours. Frank, actually both of the pre-market scans work after hours. The pre-market risers and pre-market risers custom. About 45 seconds to go before market opens. We'll be watching this column for anything that's moving. We'll be watching that these numbers are rising and that the stocks work their way up to the top. As they get stronger, they climb the ladder. About 10 seconds to go. Good luck to everyone. Let's see what happens. That's meds I was talking about earlier. Don't know how much more it has into it. Looking fairly strong. When this green candle stops rising, I will mark resistance. And once that red candle pulls back and starts moving, I will mark support, and that's where you want to plan your entry, in that area. Let me zoom in a little tighter here so we can get a closer watch on it. If you see a long tail coming in under this candle, they're going to drive it up even higher. There we go, they're going up higher with it. Nice run up. About 80 cents on that one candle. So your entry is on this long tail here when we can't get a pullback. And you should be taking profits in this area. And that's why now we could get a pullback here depending on how strong the stock is. Be watching for this long tail again if we don't get a pullback. Long tail on the bottom. Looks like we may be going up for more. Let's see where it goes. I'm thinking we may be done right here. So the play was actually the first long tail off of this candle for a quick bounce up for about 80 cents, and then you get out. This is not a clean pullback. This would be a clean pullback here where I mark resistance. The stock price pulls back to support. You plan your entry here for the bounce up. It could be too late for that to happen now. Good job, Edward. It may be early on the West Coast, but there's money to be made. That should make it worth the trouble of getting up. So we could get a bounce between support and resistance here. We've got to watch these dominator master bars. These are volume. So if you see a big green candle coming in here, that's when you want to take action. That means the buyers are coming in. When you see red coming into these candle bars, it's not candles, they're bars. When you see red coming into it as like this, they are selling. So back here when it started rising, you see these tall green bars coming in. That tells you that the buyers are there. Then the sellers came in. So before you pull the trigger in the support area, make sure we have green bars coming in for your trade. VZIO, not much volume currently. We're watching this current bar volume right here. That should help with the background noise. Forgot to turn my mic volume down over the weekend. We're watching these numbers again for anything that starts rising for stock number 2 to come up. Not seeing any percentages moving at the current time. Make sure your chart is on EXT so you can trade extended hours. Yeah, if it's a buyout, it's probably just going to hover around this price you see on the screen. Good job, low profile. We can keep an eye on meds until something else pops up. We may can get a play between support and resistance levels. We can wait on it to pull back down to here. Maybe we'll get one more bounce out of it. CMMB popping up. It's a cheaper stock, a penny stock. It's only moving a couple pennies at a time. Maybe not worth wasting money on. We'll see. I like something that pays dimes, quarters, 50-cent pieces, not pennies. Moving up nicely though for a penny stock. As soon as it stops rising, we'll see if we can get a pullback play out of it for you penny stock players. Still running up nice and strong. Going up for a little more. There's a previous resistance level there at $1.08. We must have played this one before. Starting to show a little weakness, maybe pulling back here. Good morning, Hennessy. Welcome back, brother. Let's see if we get a support level here, or does it keep selling off? These cheaper stocks are really hard to do a pullback on. Need this red candle to close. That would be the support level for the bounce back up to resistance. Keep in mind these penny stocks don't cooperate very often. Need to see green bars coming in down here in Dominator Master. I'm seeing big numbers over in the ask side of the level 2. Green bar. You'll be watching for red to come in here. If it doesn't go up, it's going to turn red. I'm showing weakness on my monitors. Probably not a good one to follow through with. Looks like meds broke through the resistance level and came down and almost retested 1539. Should have stuck with it. I said it was going to come down and bounce between these levels, and I changed over to a penny stock that was moving. Had I stuck with it, there was another play there. Malik, I put it always on the body. The body's the actual price where it closed. Good job, Shabnam. I see sound up here, but I'm not seeing any volume spikes. I'm not going to check it yet. You got to make sure they have volume before you post them in the chat. We want moving stocks, not ones that may move. I'm watching the volume bars and Dominator Master. This is the penny stock we played just a minute ago. Don't think it's going to make it up there, but it could prove me wrong. It is climbing up the ladder here. Maybe going up to retest $1.08. It did make it up to the top up here. I see a tall wick on the top. That's weakness. That's sellers. Probably not going any further than that. Sound pulling back. Let's see if we can get a play on the pullback. Need this red candle to close. And we'll be watching for green bars to come back in. Volume is extremely low. This is probably not going to be a good play. SPR C moving up. We have a resistance level at 490. Ran right into that 490 and immediately pulled back. Breaking through that 490 all the way up to 531. You'd have had to have been very fast to catch the top of that. I'm going to say, since it just started moving, other investors should find it. They may drive it up even higher than this. Watching the volume here, it's still pretty low. The last bar volume was only 50,000. Currently under 10. Watching the green bars in Dominator. Taller they get, the stronger the run up. Nice jump up there. You should be taking profit while it's up in that level, or at least some profit. That's the other investors I said would find it. Nice green bars, probably going up for more. Nice little bump up, coming up to another resistance level where we played it in the past. Right to that resistance level, $6. Breaking on through that $6 range. Nice gains on SPR C. Thank you, Hennessy, for pointing that out. SPR C still going. Another resistance level at 688. These are all previously set from where we played it in the past. So you should be taking profits on the way up and buying back on the dips if you can afford it. Still rising, nice strong volume, nice green bars and dominator master. They are getting shorter, so beware. You should be taking profits on the way up like I suggested. Always lock in profits. You never know when that big red candle is going to strike. Nice blessings this morning. Good start for a Tuesday. Let me correct that. We missed a day this week. Still going. Nice strong green bars and dominator. My eagle flies, that's a good question. It's hard for everybody to judge a spread. Just the moment you think the spread's low, you click the button and you get in on a high spread. I think the whole thing would be to get in sooner when the stock starts first moving. I was a little late on it this morning, but you could probably have to pay the price if you expect it to go up quite a bit. Sometimes I will pay a 25-cent spread if I'm expecting $1 or $2. It all depends on the investor. And it's kind of hard to expect what the stock's going to do, so spreads can be quite difficult. Still going up, another resistance level there at 807. And I could be off a little bit. It could be $8. It's usually on the dollar, half dollar movement. Next level above that, 862. Want to take a moment here and thank all the moderators that we have on board. They've been doing a really good job taking care of everything when I'm gone. So thank you guys. Hope you're enjoying the blessings this morning. All of these stocks rising up. SPR C still going. Still going on SPR C, setting new levels now. I think that's all of the support and resistance levels I had set on this stock from the previous. Well, praise the Lord for a good morning. It's been a good one. Starting to pull back now. Profits being taken. You can see on that previous bar, we had some sellers come in. We are now getting shorter on the dominator bars. And these are volume bars, if you didn't know. They show you the buyers and sellers within this candle. Good job, Robert Pro. Good job, Country Stacker. Good job, Domingo. And good job, Hennessy. I know you're watching this closely. I think if you're new here and you're just now participating in these pre-markets we've been trading, you can see the results we've been having. It's been a blessing for the last 4 weeks. We've really racked it in on stocks moving up. They really produce some good profits for us. You come here each morning and watch what we do. I think you'll discover all the money's being made in pre-market, because about 9:30 in the regular session, everything just dies. Where in pre-market, it's very alive. You can pretty much make your pay before the market opens and not worry about all the hustle and bustle at market open and the fighters and the sellers and the buyers. Much smoother transactions in pre-market. You just have to participate, watch what we do, wait for pullbacks, play the candles, play the wicks on the bottom, watch for sellers in the dominator. You should be fine. Amen, Hennessy. Matt, man, everything on that screen I coded. I am a coder for ThinkorSwim. I coded this column here so I didn't have to pay for a service to tell me one stock at a time what was moving. I get a list of stocks that are moving. That saved me about $800 a year. This column here is looking back 30 minutes. I can actually sort by it by clicking here. The darker the color, the stronger the stock. If they're moving a little bit, they get a small number, and as they increase in buying volume, they climb up this ladder as well and make their way up to the top. You can see SPR C is at the top no matter which one I sort by. Well, it's no longer on the volume spike at the top, but you get the point, I'm sure. Over on the chart, I programmed this V4 indicator. This is the 5 and the 13 moving averages. We wait for a crossover. These arrows have nothing to do with the moving averages. They are volume spikes coming in to let you know the buyers are strong. So you'll get a bunch of arrows on the bottom showing you the volume is increasing as the stock is rising. We don't use volume bars. We use a label so that we can monitor the current candle volume. And that would be this here, the current bar volume. This is the last candle's volume, so we can see if it's increasing compared to the last candle. This is also volume down here, and we watch buyers and sellers for each candle. We don't care what happened back here. We just monitor the very first bar, and we watch it turn green and grow tall, and then we see sellers come in and drive it back down. It helps us to monitor which direction the stock is moving. Good job, Country Stacker. It may look difficult to you, and you may wonder how we're doing this. If you participate every morning with us, you catch on really quick. If you're a new investor, I suggest you paper trade for quite a while. Don't expect to learn this overnight or in a week or in a month. Just keep participating in these live streams. You will catch on naturally. I try to walk you through the trades the best I can, walk you through the volume bars, walk you through the indicators. And once you hear it over and over and over, you eventually catch on. If you've been paper trading for a while and you feel like you're ready for money, start with small shares. And I mean small, 1 share, 5 shares, whatever you can afford, just to see if you do really have it. Don't want to see anybody losing any money. Investing is not easy. Learn this strategy, learn what we do, learn how to use these tools. Stick with it. Don't be jumping around finding somebody else's strategy because you think it works better. Perfect one strategy and stick with it, and you will become successful. I'll go ahead and do my introduction while we're a little bit slow here, and every time I do that, then it seems to, stocks seem to start going up. So I'm Ricky Gaspard. If you haven't been here before, I've been trading since 1990. I'm also a ThinkScript coder, and I code my own indicators. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, and that's probably where you found me, was on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch the videos, watch these indicators as they were born, like the videos, comment on the videos, let YouTube know what kind of a job I'm doing. It also lets YouTube know what kind of a job I'm doing and lets me know what kind of a job I'm doing. We all learn together. The more I repeat it to you, it refreshes my mind. So comment on the videos, helps me keep the ratings up. Everything is free. It helps me get paid a little bit of money through YouTube. If you don't belong to our Discord, there's the Discord right there. Subscribe to our Discord, and you can find all of these indicators over in Current Setup. If you're unfamiliar with Discord, head to Start Here. And once you get to Start Here, just follow what it says and Start Here to learn how to navigate Discord. You'll find these indicators in Current Setup. If you don't know how to install them, follow our how-to videos. We have plenty of them working. Also visit our trading floor where we have Gregster and River Place Dad doing their due diligence on stocks. And they post the good ones when they find them. Also visit our options channel where we have Bobby, who is good at options. And when he gets time, he also holds a live stream like I do to take you a little bit deeper into options. And we have Hennessy, who takes you from basic to advanced on ThinkorSwim. He often holds a live stream as well. Sometimes he does short question and answer videos and live streams, and you can watch him as he starts posting them on Discord, and we thank you, Hennessy, for that. And as always, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take my advice on buying or selling anything. I show you where entry and exit levels are. It is up to you to make the decision to buy or sell. I teach indicators. These indicators teach investing. And I appreciate everyone who joined in this morning as we wait on the next stock pick. Thank you, Domingo, for your donation. And I failed to mention that if you like what you see, you can donate. Down at the bottom, there's a dollar sign with a square around it. Click that, then Super Chat, and you name the price you want to donate. Helps keep the free program going. Also in our Discord, there's a donations channel, and there's multiple ways to donate there as well. All donations go back into the channel. Pay me for a little bit of my time to hold these streams and to code all these programs. So by you donating and also paying it forward, it keeps the channel going. And that's what we want to do. Bring in the investors, get a crowd of them. Let's all make money together. If you haven't liked this live stream yet, please do so. There's 393 of you watching, only 152 likes. If you like what you see, give me a like. Let's keep the ratings up on YouTube so they'll promote me even more. And thank you very much for your participation. That clock is from Microsoft. It's actually called Widget Launcher. If you do a search for it, you'll find it. Good job, Robert Pro. Good job, Chase and Joy. Any green is green, no matter what. I don't care if you made 50 cents. Not being negative is the whole point. If you're not negative, you're doing well. Not seeing any volume spikes in SPR C. We already ran it up once. It's just other investors now finding it, trying to get a piece of it. They could drive it up a little more. Thank you, Shabnam, for your donation. Greatly appreciate you, brother, and God bless you. Good job, low profile. Thank you, Joseph Pierce, for your donation. Greatly appreciate you, and God bless. You guys just be careful. There's going to be lots of suggestions in the chat. Make sure that you buy and sell based on your own decision, not from what you read in the chat or not even from what you hear from me. Learn how to use these indicators and you play them based on your own decisions, not somebody else's. Everyone trades differently. But we're all here to help. Thank you, EZ, for your donation. God bless you, brother. Bob, they'll all catch on eventually. This is the stock market. People have been hollering buy and sell for years. And that's how I also lost a lot of money back in the day. Until you learn how to do it yourself, that's when you really start making the money. It's kind of like one of the big TV channels, CNBC in particular, screaming, we're upgrading this stock, everybody buys it, and it goes down. Or you hesitate for a few minutes and then you buy it based on somebody's opinion when it's tracking downwards and you lose money. That's why you need to learn it on your own. Plan your entries and exits carefully. Picker, it can be difficult at times. I know you've been here quite a while now, and you're already doing better. I think over time you'll figure that out. It's kind of hard to pick that perfect spot, but the longer you do it, the better you get at it. Channing, when we get a pullback, let's say back in this area, I'm actually watching these bars down here. If I start getting taller green bars, that's when I want to plan another entry or the first entry. I'm always focused down here. Once the stock pulls back, I'm watching down here for green bars. So I'm not waiting for it to break the resistance up here. I'm waiting for volume to come back in and drive it up. And it might be best for you to do the training when we're not in the live stream actually trading, so no one else interprets it the wrong way. They can benefit from you after these streams. You also are good and you hold your live streams. I love what you do. Maybe quite confusing to some. I think what it is I'm calling out one play, Hennessy's calling out another, and people are getting confused. We both mean well, but this program I play the pullback. Hennessy's playing levels. Of course, I play levels as well. Elex, yes, everything is on Discord. You can find everything for free. Thank you, David Reese, for your comments. Any guidance helps. Keisha, you may need to refresh your screen or get out and come back in. It's really clear. Well, praise the Lord for a good Monday start. Hopefully this week keeps up like this. Nice profitable morning. Good start to the week. Gives you a little bit of cushion to play the rest of the week. Just don't lose it. Good job, Easy. SPR C making a move here. I'm watching the green bars. I am not buying this level on this stock. I think we're probably up there in the overbought zone. And I'm never right. That's why I say don't listen to me. Because every time I say it's done, it goes. Just that it's ran up so far, I think we're up here reaching the area where it could be critical and the risk gets higher. Good job, Jim. All right, you guys aren't concentrating if you're still bickering over whatever. Let it go. It's not that bad. You're welcome, Sam. Who loves lunatic? Once you mark one out, support and resistance, never delete them. Always add to them. They're good for quite some time. Good job, Edward. John Mario, I have a video and how-to videos on Discord that says multiple monitors set up. You may want to watch that video. CMND still going up, setting new levels. BFRI on the move. Currently lower volume level. It's under $1. I don't play these stocks, but I'll try to mark it out. They're hard to mark out for support and resistance. Sometimes they just don't follow through, especially on low volume, and now the volume has almost paused. I don't think the volume level is high enough for me to mark this out accurately, so don't go off of my support and resistance lines. It is going up. That's why we watch these bars. Buyers are coming in. Nice run up. 20-cent gained on that last pop. Bouncing all over the place. That's why I don't like pennies. Or I should say cheaper stocks. They're very unpredictable when they're cheaper. Nice green bars in Dominator. Going up for another run. Going up even higher. Nice green bars. These are volume bars. Keep that in mind. Taller bar than the previous. Good job, bull over bears. Good job, Robert. How you like them green bars? Green is green. They definitely want to make you hang in there a little longer. Nice gains on BFRI. Still moving. Good job, Mohammed. See you later, Alfredo. Alfredo, God bless you, brother. BFRI is making new levels here. There's a previous level we had set, $1.99, breaking through that level, continuing to run. Still showing green candles. Nice green dominator bars. Roth Conrad, did you do well this morning? I'm suspecting that you did. Good job. Trading this way is something you learn to love, and you hate to see the weekends come. Really cheap stock here, 60 cents. So that would be 60 cents a share profit. Seeing some red coming in now. SPY must have went south. Let me check it. Starting to go down a little bit. It's not too bad. Let's get a bigger picture. Let me zoom out here and see where we are overall. Yes, we are dropping. So we've been defying the SPY this morning, going in the up direction while it's been going down. Good job, YouTube. PFRI fell off the cliff. Looks like we have several of them dropping down now. Watching these percentages, don't want to miss anything this morning. We need all the gainers we can find. THAR broke through that resistance level, now running up. Cheaper stock, we looked at it earlier. I threw this resistance level in there and it finally broke through it. Cheaper stock, I won't be playing it. I don't like the pullbacks on them. They're too devastating sometimes. That's why I don't play pennies right there. Just lost everything it gained within seconds. For me, staying out of the pennies is the best thing I've ever made, best decision I've ever made. I like them about $5 and up. I'll play some $3 stocks. But man, you get under $1 and they just rip the money right out from under you. Joe, this one has the typical after-hour script that's included with ThinkorSwim. This is Premarket Risers Custom. This is one that I coded. It also takes into consideration the previous day's after-hours trading. Of course, today we didn't have a previous day. The market was closed yesterday. So tomorrow, this scan will also be looking at what happened in after hours today. You are welcome. Neo, that's good advice. We are watching some drastic drops. Probably best to sit on your hands for a minute. Or maybe the rest of the day. Hopefully everybody made their paycheck this morning already. That's what I try to do every morning. I could care less when the bell rings. Good job, Dana. God bless you, brother. Make it when it's easy in pre-market. Don't worry about the rest of the day. I know some of you, the greed sets in and you want to catch another one and another one and another one. The end of the day comes and you lost some of this morning's profit. PRSO running up. See if we can get a pullback on it. The price range is fair. Not great, but fair. Tall wicks on the top don't make me happy. Might get a pullback right here. Let's see if it bounces up or goes down. I'm watching these bars down here. Don't just pull the trigger on them. It doesn't work that way. You need buyers coming in. That level didn't work. I'm going to remove it. Well, I guess that was the level. Yeah, it bounced up. Unpredictable. Impossible play there. Buyers are coming in. Probably going to break through this 250. Watching the bars down here in Dominator Master. Nice tall green bar. Beware of red if red starts coming in. Breaking through again. Looks like it's showing weakness. So if you tried it and you're in profit, I don't know how far I would chance it. Pretty volatile. Probably should heed my own advice. Sit on your hands. Good job, Easy. You are welcome, John, and God bless you, brother. So there's about 200 likes and 441 people watching. If you don't mind, hit the like button for me. Let's keep the ratings up. They show YouTube what we're doing and that we know what we're doing over here. That's why we're helping them sell their advertisement, right? Reward us. Good job, Mohammed. PRSO, nice jump up. Nice green bars on the chart, moderators. I keep calling out my moderators. I want them all making money this morning. Of course, I want everybody making money, but some of them have been struggling. Thank you, Pro Dollar, for hitting the like button for me. 284 now out of 431. Some of them don't like me, I guess. Monty, it's not on our side, brother. I'm pushing out the fastest speed I can. It's got to be either your connection or maybe you're connected to a weak YouTube server. I really don't know, but it's not on my side. I'm paying to push it out there at high power. Man, these drops are devastating this morning. Look at PRSO. It's unlost everything. Thank you, Stone Cold. BFRI bouncing off the bottom. Don't know how far it'll go after that devastating drop. Don't know if I'd even trust it at this point. Nice green bars getting taller and taller. Let's see if this next one can keep up the pace. I'm seeing some red pulling in. Something flying up here. Let me get to it really quick. MNY on a run up. You're getting a good show of how that volume spike indicator works right up there. This is one powerful tool, still running up. Nice gains. Look at that. It's flying. Hopefully it ain't a pump and dump. Be careful here. When they run like that, it could be a pump and dump. I haven't set any levels yet. It hasn't given me a chance. Possible pullback right here. Watch for a wick on the bottom. I don't like the wick on the top. Nice green bar coming in. Nice pop up for about 30 cents. Did not get a pullback out of it. Just a good wick on the bottom for it to bounce up. And it lost it already. Tall wicks on the top are not good, so be careful. Going to remove that level. I don't think it's relevant. Going to move it up a little bit for here. Let's see if we can get a pullback out of it, a decent one. Another wick on the bottom. Probably going to run up for a little more. Remember what I said, don't let my words influence your trade, okay? I'm just calling what I see, and this stock is not participating. All right, let's see if that's the bounce. Maybe so. We did bounce back up. Will we break through and hold it? That was a 50-cent gain if you were fast enough to catch it off of that support level. I was not fast enough. About the time I was clicking the lines, it was already broke through, still running up a little. Plenty of time to get out if you chanced it. Nice gains. Nice jump up to 485. It's volatile though. It's all over the place. Got to be fast on this one not to lose money on it. Good job, Joel. Hennessy, I have no idea what that means. I have an oxygen tank. You may hear that go off every now and then. I cut the sensitivity a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Sound holding its price here currently. Watching the dominator bars for taller bars. Not seeing any red in these bars down on the dominator master. There was a little bit of red. You should be able to hear me now. Good job, Jim. I think SPR C just bouncing around at the bottom. BITF moving on low volume, very low volume. Mara popping up. Probably was down lower on the list. It was probably already there. Now bouncing higher. Nice tall green bar in Dominator. This one's looking pretty strong. Probably has more to come. MNPR breaking through resistance. Cheaper stock under $1. Does have buyers coming in. You see it down there in the Dominator Master Bars. Nice little pop up for about a nickel. I haven't said anything lately. SPR C trying to make another move. Need some taller dominator bars coming in. No, it's all good. See you later, Mr. Rodriguez. God bless you. Have a good one. Yeah, I got about 9 minutes, Robert. Robert's wanting more stocks to go up. He's wanting me to take my break. He knows the routine. Med's moving up slowly. Not a whole lot of buyers there. Kind of calming down a little bit now, getting closer to the 8 o'clock hour. See you later, my eagle flies. Cola, I coded both of them. The top one, though, you can code just through ThinkorSwim. You have to select the after hours script that's available. This one I coded myself. It does not have the after hours script. I'm in PR. Let's see what it looks like. Making a bounce up after a previous pullback. Cheaper stock under $1. I don't play these. I need to quit saying that. I probably say it every session. I'm sure you are aware well of it now. You're welcome, Cola. Grace Fire, it probably is relevant for newcomers, but you guys are probably tired of hearing it. Nice run up MNPR. Jamie, it's the 5 and the 13 EMA. Those are the best ones for scalping. Lynn, I did not. I have no idea. Nice run up on MNPR. You should be watching the dominator bars if you're in this stock. You don't want to see any red start coming in. Lynn, I don't mind it happening as long as they give me profit. That would have went south, though. I'd have been pretty upset. I don't think anything like that should ever happen. All right, I'm going to take a 10-minute break here. Everything will go up while I'm gone, but that's fine. I'll catch it later. I'll be back in 10 minutes. All right, I am back. Market's kind of quiet. It will be for the next 15 minutes. I'm waiting to see if they pump anything up before market open. It will be evident right here. If they do, you'll see some percentages rising. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be a quiet entry until the bell rings. Then depending on the SPY, let's take a look at the SPY, see which direction it's headed. Let's go to a 15-minute chart. Zoom, well, we're zoomed out already, but we are in a downward trend on the SPY. That don't mean it's not going to skyrocket at the open. You'll just have to keep an eye on it. So if you're new here and you just loaded these indicators up here, the volume spike indicator and the Momo indicator, make sure you right click on the name and go to edit formula and make sure that this extended hours box is checked. You have to do that on both of them. It doesn't say preset, stay preset when I upload them. So right click, edit formula, make sure that this box is checked on the Momo and the volume spike. Couple more minutes, we'll change the scans over. Monty, did you completely get out of YouTube and then go back to YouTube? Or did you just only refresh the screen? The Momo stays on 3 minutes. It's actually a calculation within my script. It's not anything to do with the chart time frame. Thank you, Mohammed. I'm going to be watching SPR C at the open. If you see something better than that, monitor it on your computer. Frogman, have you watched the pre-market video and how-to videos and set up the same way? You have buy the ask, sell the bid, auto send is selected. Well, I can't help you then. Lunar making a move, LUNR, prior to market open. Be careful executing trades just before the bell. People do take profits before the bell rings. Rich, it is called Widget Launcher. And that's what I'm talking about. People take profits just before the bell. Right, I'm going to change the scans over. I'm going to move over to the 50-minute scan. So the previous pre-market scan, this column was looking back 30 minutes. This one is looking back 50 minutes. For some reason, it's slow to load this morning. I hope we get past that. I'm going to sort by Momo at market open. Finally kicked in. So the best plays are going to be up here, the top 2 or 3. They should be making their way up already. Down here, I'm going to put in the high flyer scan. If you don't know what this scan is, the moving averages are stacked. In other words, the 5 is above the 13 above the 21 is above the 34, and the price should be riding above the 5. So these stocks should be moving up already. SPR C is down at 688. That's quite a drop from 10. But that doesn't mean it's going to go down further. It could turn around and go right back up to 10, but you have to watch for halts in the regular session. I like to base it on 10%. So if it's a $6 stock, it may halt at 660. I always use 10% as my rule and to be out by before that 10%. Take a look at the SPY before the market opens, see where it's headed. Looks like it's headed downwards. Let's go to the 15-minute chart and zoom out. Well, it's already zoomed out, so we may be headed down at market open. So be very careful at market open. It's hard for me to pick the stock that you need to trade. I'm just going to play what the indicators tell me. If I see a pullback coming, I'll mark it out on the chart. I don't chase green candles at open because I know the big red one's probably right behind it. So be careful in your trading, and good luck to every one of you. Sometimes I say it's not advisable to follow me at the bell ringing because stocks are all over the place. So play your favorite from pre-market. That's why I'll be watching SPR C to see what it does. If it pulls back, there may be an opportunity to get in lower before the bounce up, or it may not even recover. It could just keep going down. Lunar could be a play at open. About 31 seconds to go. Good luck to everyone. Be careful. Don't just click the button because it's going up or it could come down on you. Make sure you play your plans accordingly. Watch for pullbacks. And play the pullbacks. Don't chase the green candles unless you are an expert at it. Good luck. Here we go. Watching SPR C. Definitely selling off. Let's go check Lunar real quick while that one's selling off. Devastating drop for Lunar. MNY. Slight pullback. SPR C. Bouncing off $6. Possible turnaround. Let's see what happens. I'm watching these bars down here in Dominator Master. Watching these top stocks up here. See if anything important is popped in. MNPR seems to be in a halt. CNMD, low volume, not much trading going on in that one. It's actually kind of a quiet open. I guess everybody doesn't know where this is going yet. DTSS may make a move here. Watch for these bars. This was last week's play. Let's go ahead and mark out the pre-market high. Have sound in my watch list from last week. Be waiting on a pullback for this one. No, I wouldn't chase it. If it's strong, we'll have a pullback and a recovery back up. That's a devastating red candle. Kind of like a fake out. This is why I don't chase green candles that open right here. SPR C still headed down. Possible pullback on DTSS. Let's see if we can get a bounce up. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Volume is way too low. Let's move on. MNPR still in a halt. MNY pulling back. Lunar bounced real high off the bottom. Too late for that one. Possible pullback on Lunar. Let's see if it happens. Let's see if this candle will close. It did. Let's see if we get a bounce up or does it sell off. Be watching these bars down here. You need green ones to come in, but it looks like it's going to sell off. It's a hard start this morning. Green candles up, bigger red ones down. Be careful. That's why when you make it in pre-market, you just quit for the day. Or you lose your profits at the regular session. SPR C way down to 565. I hear you, Robert. I'm watching the scan as well, Robert. Pre-market's not as volatile as the regular session. It's easier to make your cash and get out. SI looks to be in a halt. IOVA. Missed the pullback on IOVA. That would have been here. Hard to find them at market open. The volatility is like more than these things can be handled. It's just hard to find a good one. By the time you find one at market open and the volatility, it's usually too late. I like to wait for the market to calm down, see what's left over. If the stock was strong, it should continue to move throughout the day. Lunar pulled back. SPR C way down there at the bottom. SOUN also down there at the bottom. Like most of them are halting to the downside today. FNGD, lots of volume on this stock. Looks like they're having a buyer-seller battle. Meds halted to the downside. IOVA, not seeing it in my list. I'll type it in. Big red candle down. I don't think I would trust anything just yet. Let's let this volatility go away. I don't know if that's going to be a bounce. That's a big red candle. It's probably going to keep going down. Watching the dominator bars to determine direction. I think what we're seeing up here in the volume spike are the bounces off the pullbacks. We could get a bounce off of IOVA. I'd be very careful though. Not looking real strong. SISI, big red candle. You guys be careful this morning. These things are not treating anybody nice. The odds are against us today. I say sit on your hands and wait. Let all this volatility disappear. I think we're seeing a bunch of traps, so just be careful. There's a time to trade and a time to sit on your hands, and you know which one this one is. Whenever I say don't chase green candles, especially at market open, it's probably wise to listen up. Not my first rodeo. I kind of know what I'm looking at. I'm not perfect, but I'm experienced. John, you're starting to sound like me, brother. Y'all want me to take a break so the market will turn around? This SPY looks awful if you haven't looked at it. Good job, country stacker. People get it when they lose enough. That's the way I look at it. That's when I got it. When you finally lose enough money, you start listening. Good job, Vazikar. Well, I haven't lost anything. Locked it in, sat on my hands. APLT only for a pullback if you can get one. Zavonia, could you quit spamming the channel, please? Thank you very much. He's here to learn. I'll give him a second chance. I'll play Mr. Nice Guy. I think this morning consisted of a bunch of fake outs. You chase one up and it takes it all away plus. Very devastating start. All right, you earned a block. Only give one warning. Possible pullback. Let's see what happens. TEVA. Not much money in here. Not worth buying, really. I think I'm just hoping for a pullback, but I would rather see 50 cents or $1 on a $13 stock. Not going to happen on this one. See JetBlue moving. I'm watching all of my scans, not just the ones on the screen. Maybe the drop in the SPY is over. See long tails on the bottom of the candles on the SPY. Meds is not quite there yet, but close. For me, it would have to break this level here, come back around and retest it for the run up, not just fake me out here and pull back down. Need to break that 1230. And when I say break, I mean this candle needs to close above 1230. It did not, but it did break through on the next candle. Now we need a retest of 1230 for the bounce up to 1408. If it bounces that high. Looks like we're into a halt. No play to be had above that level. Good job, Progman. Amen, brother. It's because it's out of my price range, Lloyd. It's way up there. I think I'm set from $1 to $50 maybe. I'm not having much faith in the SPY right now. It's not really going up. It may pull back again. SOUN could get some speed here. Keep in mind of the halt level at about 40 cents. Did pop up on my other scan. Come on, you can do it. Give us 20 cents. Come on. It's trying. Well, it tried. Maybe a retest of 406. Nothing trustworthy this morning. MNPR. I think it's still weak. Not going far. MNPR trying to go up. The SPY is downhill again if you didn't look lately. Thank you, Walter. You have a nice day as well. Not looking too promising for the market today. I want my pre-market back. We need pre-market all day, right? Rudy, everything is over on Discord. There's the Discord link. If you don't know about Discord, head over to Start Here once you sign up. It'll help you navigate Discord and tell you where everything is located. Looks like profits are getting ripped out right when they hit their highs. They rip with a big old candle, red one. Don't trust these green candles. They're not being too nice this morning. Market's starting to quiet down. No volume spikes listed up here other than a red one or a couple red ones. Lunar. Lunar seems to be the only one fighting the battle from the bottom. Not going to get the pullback on this one. I marked it out. Whatever you do, don't chase green candles, because there's some bigger red ones right behind every one of them so far. Those are called profit eaters. Good job, Stephen. At least you made something. Green is green, brother. Thank you, Yusef. God bless you, brother. CAG, nice slow crawl upwards. MD doing the same, MO doing the same thing as the CAG. SPY is not coming up off the bottom. Man, it's called Widget Launcher. Just search that in Google. All right, my time is running out. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. The link is in the chat. Watch the videos, watch these live stream recordings so you can learn even when I'm not on if you do that. You only need to watch like the first 30 minutes of the live stream videos. And of course, watch the 7 o'clock hour as well. You can continue to learn without me here. That's the whole point of these live streams. You get both chances to watch me do it live and also to go watch the recordings. That's the link to my Discord. Join my Discord channel to get all these indicators. I have support over there as well. Watch our how-to videos if you don't know how to install script labels and indicators. Like this live stream if you haven't done so yet. Let's keep the ratings up. Everything is for free. Rely only on donations, and you can do that down there by clicking the $sign with the square around it. Donate what you feel it's worth. Every little bit helps us. Or you can donate over on Discord. Just click the donations button. There's several different ways to donate over there as well. I'm here 5 days a week, 4 this week because we had a holiday, from 6 a.m. to 9:30 Central Standard Time. Come join us during pre-market. That's where the money's been for the last several months. We don't hit it every day good, but we hit most of the days and make decent profit. So I strongly suggest joining us every morning, 6 a.m. It's been a pleasure trading with everyone this morning, and I appreciate everyone that joined us. Hope you made a little bit of money. Hope you locked in profits and didn't get it taken away from you after market opened. And that said, I'm going to call it short. I'm going to get out of here, go see my sister again. And thank you for all your prayers and your blessings. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Goodbye.